Second serve.
And with the progressive draw, Michelle, this is a really interesting day for Ben Johns. He's only going to play for like a 3-hour or less period here, back to back, and he's done. So this is a huge advantage for him, assuming they can get through this tough match. So I'm not saying that's going to happen at all, but he's used to long, long days, and just not the case here today.
Long for Ignatowich. Talked to some of the pros about that and what their stance was and the progressive draw and mixed feelings. But the one aspect is they don't feel like they're as warmed up as they would be on an average pickleball day. Their body's not used to doing less.
Yeah, and I think we've heard that at the desk a few times as well today, of like tomorrow you show up and you just play one match potentially. And this is where the Johns brothers are just going to grind Loong and Ignatowich. We're going to just keep hitting dinks. Can you handle it? We'll find out. And the Ernie King strikes early here. That's the best at it. That left hand, such a lively arm. When he gets an opportunity to put a ball away, Tyler Loong does every time. That might have been deep.
I did not.
We have had no reviews. We've called so many matches on center. Obviously, yesterday we didn't because of the rain, but just clean all the way around here. That one was very close. Apparently, it's when we're in the booth, everything runs smoothly, Michelle, and then in the morning, review chaos.
That's a nice put away from James Ignatowich. Nobody hits it harder than that man right there.
No, it's absolute blister. And 2 lobs from Tyler Loong there. He played a lot last year with the lob doctor, Callan Dawson. So certainly got a first-hand look at a ton of lobbing, and well done from him there. Tyler Loong stared a hole through the paddle. It had to be the paddle's fault there on that. That's a tough swing that far behind the baseline. And sometimes with Ben, that lefty will cause some trouble because it's just different spot. He himself has said numerous times a lefty-righty team will eventually be the best team, having those 2 forehands in the middle and the advantages that gives you.
Snag from James Ignatowich.
Yeah, really well done there. And the patience that's going to be demanded of Loong and Ignatowich is significant here. Can they just stay in it? Because those two aren't changing.
Being put away from the former BYU tennis star, Tyler Loong.
Look at BYU and Vandy coming together on that side.
Wide for Loong.
And that's the challenge with Ben and Collin, is they won't let you off the hook and invite you to the kitchen line, and that's why they have 0. You know, can Ignatowich really rock a serve and set up a drive here? That almost landed in. That would have been fun. And that's the part of the game that Ignatowich continues to work on. It's the resets, the third shot drops. The drive is fantastic. The serve cam was so fun there.
Point.
Point for Ben and Collin Johns. Tyler Loong, by the way, made the Sports Center top 5 plays after the hopping up defense of the overhead. I don't know how else to explain it. You gotta go watch it.
Oh, another try at sorcery goes deep there. And then, yeah, Medina Alvarez in the top 5 as well, with a tweener winner in singles the other day. Pickleball's everywhere, man.
Easy finish for Loong.
And I think the thing you can learn from that shot there is not a lot of pace, but down immediately. A lot of spin, and this ball just goes straight down from Tyler Loong. Really well done. And those feet are chopping for James Ignatowich. It's unbelievable. And while we're showing feet, we can talk about a couple of ankles. We saw Ben Johns last night, ankle roll. He's fine, got the all clear. Hit the CJ said, hey, just got on the side of the shoe a little bit. He's fine. And then James is back after a much more serious ankle injury out in Vegas.
It's been a month since that Vegas, but still pretty quick recovery for that severity of that.
Because it was severe enough to default a semifinal and a final. He didn't lose a match in Vegas and took nothing home, unfortunately, due to that injury. Collin just says, go ahead and attack me. I already know what it looks like. I've been in the algorithm all last night. That's the scary part of this progressive draw, is that dude doesn't have to go into the algorithm over a 20-minute period till the next match. He's got a whole day to get ready for you. Oh, no communication. Your brothers, come on.
Usually they don't struggle there. No. They just know.
Yeah. Well, I think Colin's like, you're going to go hit an overhead, right? And Ben's like, you're going to go run that down.
Point.
Perhaps that's a bit of the ankle hesitation there, just a slight pinch maybe for Ben.
Maybe so, yeah.
7-1-2.
Oh.
No. Right move, by far wrong execution there, but they got the who's getting that lob. Yeah, that's what you wished you would have done there, CJ.
Both James.
Perfect read, sorry.
No, that's okay. James Ignatowich and Ben Johns both through to the semis in mixed doubles, respectively.
Yeah, it was interesting. They both had just finished a match here going into this one, so I think they're both very good with the fact that they'll be done here one way or the other.
That's how they're used to playing, as I said. What a shot from Tyler Loong. Firefight, Collin Johns.
Here we go. This is fun. Watch it go back and forth. The cash of CJ, and then to find the right hip is really hard and keep that in. That was a great shot by Tyler Loong, and what a great look from the truck. I love it when we get a firefight from kitchen cam. Oh, just so disgusted that Ignatowich would even go there. Just get it out of here now. That's embarrassing, is the way CJ responded to that. Just a little more on that. Really nice job from Tyler Loong, because Ben in the middle of the court with the forehand is usually dangerous, but got a nice amount of pop there for Loong.
Goodbye. Tyler Loong slaps it home.
And I think a lot of people are going to school on this. These lobs over the left shoulder of CJ are working and really well executed from that man right there. Great job, Tyler Loong. Oh.
Side out.
Look out, Ben Johns.
Well, that's the last place he wanted to put that, because they're within two. If he makes that, just earned a setup with a nice counter on the backhand.
Point.
Yeah, that's two in a row where he got ahead on Ben Johns, got it down on his feet there. So a couple of tough breaks, and you look up and you're like, gosh, we're doubled up again already?
And the Ernie King, Tyler Loong, earning the title.
And the two-handed backhand roll of Ignatowich is what sets this up. Watch how violent that spin is. So Ben doesn't want to go back cross court with that, and next time he will. Great read.
Tagged him right down the line. Collin Johns welcomes the challenge and the speed up cross court.
Did he ever? He's just like, go ahead. And his paddle is always in the perfect position from where the ball is placed on the other side.
Yeah, how does he do that? I'd love to know.
It's because he studies it. No one else studies the game like him. It's not even, and second place isn't even close. It's that much of an advantage. Yeah, and you see Ignatowich throw his hands up in the air. Like, you get into these battles, but if you try and attack off the bounce cross court, I mean, Ben sits forehand anyway. Tyler Loong's just lucky that didn't tattoo him.
Side out.
So the fact that you know what's coming as the Johns brother, that's a great drive. You're like, how did that happen? Because that is exactly what Collin is expecting will be hit.
James Ignatowich, such fast hands and a quick release too.
So that's phenomenal, because you saw Ben make the adjustment when he had to short hop it. He brought it to the middle, keep it away from Tyler Loong. But Ignatowich has the power to go with the backhand roll. He's just got to stay in it and make a bunch of those. Because that's what you can't do. And a lot of the people with the two-handed backhand roll just leave it up a little bit because you don't get the spin just right, and then you're just feeding offense and problems.
10-4-2.
Firefight, the crowd wants more.
Can we please see that from the net? Thank you. Just so beautiful. What a rally. The crowd loved it, and Ben missed by an inch of a walk-off.
4-10-1. Point. 5-10-1. Point.
Oh, little skitter. It's one of the benefits of a drive, is if it does just clip it, you will get some mistakes or just catch somebody.
Second serve.
Wow, that was very close, if not long there, me.
Yeah, looking at it live, looked a little deep, but
just again, when we're on, no challenges.
oh, it was there for the taking, just missed it.
Yeah, bad luck there, because Collin Johns actually sat with the two in the middle of the court there to counter, but caught the tape himself.
Second serve. Okay. 10-6-2.
And that's what Ignatowich is going to have to do to win this match, Michelle. Grind and keep those shallow, and just, if they're going to keep feeding the ball over there, he's going to have to keep it where he did. And I like this little timeout here on offense here. So together right here.
Time in. 6-10-1. Second serve.
Yeah, I'm quite certain they didn't discuss a high backhand third to the forehand of Ben Johns. That was not
on the scouting report.
Oh, let's see. Yep. CJ just sort of shoved the net. He feels them more than anybody, the net cords that go against him.
Ignatowich knew he should have let it go out of bounds. Playing to the crowd a bit. And game point now to Ben and Collin Johns.
It's unbelievable how good Ignatowich is of having that paddle out in front for a tennis player all the time. It is such a good skill.
The Johns will take it.
And if someone sucks at pickleball, is that a deal breaker?
It's not a deal breaker. I do have my favorite partner. I've known her for 3 years. I call her my pickleball wife. And we play well together because she's good at keeping me calm. Okay? When I start poaching too much, she'll say, Gare, it's not working, you know? And so we're really very compatible.
I love it.
But they don't have to be a pickleball player to be my life partner, I'll tell you that.
I was watching the Women Tell All last night, talking about the fantasy suites, knocking boots, all that stuff. Is pickleball an aphrodisiac? I gotta know.
Ooh, that's a pretty good question. It could be. You know, you get the endorphins going and you get fired up. I tell you what, I'll do a little study on it and I'll get back to you.
I love it.
And dating 22 women at one time. How'd you handle that?
There's no rule book that they give you when you start, so you kind of have to feel your way through it. And I will say, though, that there couldn't have been a better group of 22 women. They were supportive. They were friendly with each other. It was awesome.
Wow.
Love it. You're considered a celebrity now, I'd imagine. I know it's tough to believe. Is there a dream celeb partner, someone that you haven't met that you'd love to play with?
I don't know if Sandra Bullock plays pickleball, but she's always been my dream date. You know, I think she's funny, good character. It would be a very entertaining night.
They should have brought her on the show.
I know. She looked pretty good in Miss Congeniality, I gotta say that.
She looks good in every movie. We see you have your lake house in Indiana up there that you just escaped to and left. Do you have a pickleball court up there?
Not at my house, but there's a facility about 20 minutes away, both indoor and outdoor courts.
Oh, nice.
So that's where my group of friends and I get together and we play. So,
if you had a rose right now and you gave it to Cameron, do you think she would accept?
yeah, I do.
And I would.
It's the look. It's the look.
No, thank you so much. And we said, did you have an age limit? There's a lot of girls around the grounds right now, aging from about 16 all the way until their 70s, that are just chanting your name right now.
I constantly remind myself that I have a granddaughter that's 21.
There you go.
And I have to be age appropriate with things. I used to have 2 rules. You know, if I was dating someone, they had to be over 60 and within 60 miles. So I should probably still adhere to that.
That seems fair. Speaking of you have 2 granddaughters, 2 daughters. There was someone on the show that missed their daughter's wedding, I believe, for the show. She was on the pickleball date. Is there any pickleball game in the world that you would miss a wedding for?
Ooh, yeah, this could be a trick question. I'm not sure I want to dive in on this one. Weddings are very important, and so that would have to be a personal choice. I admire, it was Sandra that stayed and didn't go to her daughter's wedding. She was a wonderful person on the show, and had she decided the other way, I would have supported her the same amount. So.
Well, thank you so much. You have just stolen our hearts here at the desk and around the country. The Golden Bachelor we've been waiting for all day. We're so thankful you stopped by, Gary Turner, and you get to, hopefully you can get a couple games in here as well.
I'd love that. I'd love it.
Let's do it.
Well, hopefully we see you back here soon here playing some pickleball with us, but we're going to get back to live action with Michelle McMahon, Dave Fleming there on center court with the Johns brothers.
Well, if Gary Turner isn't the nicest man that I've ever heard.
No wonder the show's so successful. I mean, this cat is just so down to earth and just playing nice out there.
I love that. Salt of the earth. Okay, Collin Johns bringing us back to the action on the Ernie.
Yeah, and we'll see if Ignatowich and Loong can find a way to grind some points. We saw a lot of lobs from Tyler early in game 1 that were effective, and then that went away for whatever reason. And again, it's the discipline. No one's more disciplined than the Johns brothers. Can you find the discipline if it's working to keep doing it?
We saw the lob effective with Callan Dawson in men's doubles with different partnerships, obviously. Tyson McGuffin threw off the rhythm entirely.
100%. And all the tracking down, I'm not saying that's what contributed to him not feeling well today, but that was a almost 1 hour and 50-minute match last night. That takes a toll, Michelle.
Ben Johns finds the hole.
And this is interesting, Michelle. Last night we saw two youngsters, Jack Monroe and Roscoe Bellamy, really give Ben and Collin Johns fits with a two-handed backhand. Ignatowich has as good a two-handed backhand off the bounce as anybody. Did he watch that match? Did he go to school on that a little bit? Because it was causing some problems. And we haven't seen him try and speed that up off the bounce, the two-handed backhand into the body of Collin Johns. Something to look at here, and that's the opportunity you have with the progressive draw. Watch who you're going to play, see how they're playing literally the night before. And that's the new ATP offense, which is get it around there. You know it's going to be defended. Meet your partner and put it away. Just symmetry in motion right there.
Deep for Ben Johns. Isn't that crazy to think of how far the game has come?
Yes.
That used to be a shot where everyone was just
Throw your
bowing
hands
down
up.
to.
Everyone screams, oh my gosh, clean winner. And now it's like yawn, reset.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
There it is. Okay, so I'm not saying he has an earpiece in, but the two-handed backhand right at the body is what is working against these guys on occasion. You have to have that shot if the two-handed backhand's in your weapon.
Now you see it, now you don't. James Ignatowich, the ball comes off his paddle so quickly. You had a chance to coach him in Major League Pickleball as well. He was your first round draft.
Yes.
But Jay would love to know more insight into James in a moment.
And the hands, it's not a big swing. Paddle out in front and go. And the one thing with James is just like go after your serve. Be this menace. Hit the ball hard. Like don't back off. It's so important. That's his special sauce, are the hands and then the pace. It's that mid-court and the resets that he'll get when there's a scramble, people will throw the ball on him because Tyler Loong scrambles as well as anybody. And he is very self-aware of the opportunities of what it's going to take to elevate his game. But I know Ben did not hit that clean, but James went after the serve there, and that's what forced the error.
Ben Johns reaches in, makes it look simple.
Yeah, James talked about on the desk after he won his mix with Anna Bright that they don't play too much together just because he doesn't back off anything and he doesn't want to keep tagging his girlfriend. But they talked about they do. I absolutely am wearing an Ignatowich tattoo myself from practice last week.
Finish for Loong. What's one thing you knew about James Ignatowich before going into that experience, and maybe something that surprised you about him?
Yeah, I knew the game, but the amount, how badly he wanted to win, how badly he wanted to really put the team in a position where how can we get this done was great to see him want to be a leader of that team and find ways. And there's the two-handed backhand again right at the body. So, again, that's the shot. And then just, you know, how does he prepare for a match? You know, he got here early a couple days, hit a lot of balls with a lot of different people. So it's really fun to see a little behind the scenes as a coach and general manager.
All the work paying off on that two-handed backhand.
And I think sometimes, you know, Ben talked about how he and Anna Lee walk out. We're playing the way we do. We don't care what the other team does. Go ahead and try and beat us.
Oh, and then he tags Ben Johns.
I mean, the tattoo parlor is open. Give me your design, and it's a X from the X40.
6-3-1.
Ben Johns answering right back. Not pleased with the tattoo.
No,
Didn't
pleased.
ask for it.
No, I don't recall.
Non-consensual tattoo.
I don't recall going to the parlor.
There's a movie reference for that. Tyler Loong effortlessly skates across the kitchen for the Ernie.
I mean, he's moving in one direction and then bunts it back the other way. That is so athletic. I mean, that is a athletic dude. Really impressive from Loong.
Make it twice. Are we watching the same? Are we watching a replay?
Was that a replay, Truck? No. And that's Collin Johns saying, I know we don't like to call timeout, but enough's enough.
Enough is enough. A 5.
The two-handed backhand roll from that dude is making it happen.
8-3-2. Side out. Hey, good run, good run. 3-8-1.
James Ignatowich there for the counter down the middle. Make it 9-3.
It's a James Ignatowich show right now.
Oh, Collin Johns answers the firefight.
Yeah, but Ignatowich has absolutely figured out how to get ahead on the cross-court dinks with Ben Johns here, so very impressed by that.
Just back for Johns.
Packed house back there, Michelle.
Sure is. These Dallas pickleball fans have been electric all weekend long. Biggest tournament of the year.
I mean, they've been so clean. That's why they have the lead. So it's going to happen. You're going to have to hit a ton of dinks against them. The key is to get at least one every time. So let's see if Ignatowich can bang a serve in there and get them to the kitchen line. Oof. Just a step late. And that's the whole thing. Do you trust enough on the Loong two-handed backhand drive to just go? Give up the one behind you and just go.
Against the Johns brothers.
You know,
can you do that?
I think you can, because then you know the risk reward, but if you get the reward, it's 9-4.
True. And that's almost what's required to beat these guys. You got to go with something unconventional. You can't miss amongst everything else. Throw them off their game somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben Johns steps in, closes the gap. What more can you do?
I mean, that was great communication from Ignatowich and Loong, and they felt like, okay, we're okay. And then out of nowhere, Ben Johns jumps in there and finds that shot between the two of them. The ability to handle, I'm telling you, you talked about the pace that Ignatowich gets. He also flicks it down so hard, and Ben is resetting that. That is a difficult, difficult shot.
Ooh, fault called. Oh, no.
Just a fault. That ball just missed CJ.
Looked like Collin was limping a little bit almost after that.
No, it was coming close to his hat. Wow.
7-8-1.
Yeah, he was just trying to
just saw his
worry about the moneymaker for sure.
Some release from Tyler Loong.
Back to back, Ignatowich destroyed the one he had too.
7-8-2.
And there's a firefight for James Ignatowich and Tyler Loong. They hang in, get the serve back. They need to run. Seems like they have to close it here if they want a shot.
Yeah, at least get 1-2 would be obviously ideal, and then it would be scintillating if you get 3. And look at this little lob serve. Does not throw off Ben, but I like the idea of it.
And there's the athleticism of Tyler Loong.
Yeah, his ability to jump his body out of the way and still get that ball down, that's not recommended, those of you watching at home.
Good night from Ben Johns.
9-7-2.
And get one, can they get 2 on the second serve of Ignatowich? They will. Game point over to Ignatowich and Loong.
Big serve, big drive. Can Big Papa Jimmy step up there and do it again? Here we go.
Oh, no, that is not the way Collin Johns enjoys going down.
From the world's most iconic tennis arenas to the glint of an Olympic gold medal, a new court beckons, a new challenge arises. Jack Sock has conquered tennis. Now, pickleball's next. Mastery, precision, passion, that's what champions are made of. And when it comes to pickleball, there's only one company they turn to. Jack Sock's legacy continues with the #1 brand in pickleball. Selkirk Sport, we are pickleball.
We had ball off the tape and then video boards. The kid's a little frustrated. And they lost game 2.
On a let court, no less.
No let.
James Ignatowich comes out of game 3 firing.
Yeah, the Johns brothers are going to have to figure out how to cool this down because he has upped his level. And even when they got pushed to 8-7, they hung right in there.
Oh, Tyler Loong spots the opening, the lefty.
Yeah, and the Johns brothers' frustration is interesting because it is the role of Ignatowich taking Ben out of the middle of the court, and then Loong's sticking that left-handed paddle into the middle and just finding that opening. It's really well done, and that's, however, we've got to make the third after that to just keep the momentum going. You know they're a little frustrated on the other side. Massive serve there.
And a big return.
Wow. I mean, that return was absolutely fantastic.
How did he hit that on such a good serve?
Second serve.
I mean, Loong is somewhere in Frisco, Texas, off screen, and comes roaring back into the picture there. That was remarkable.
Visiting the Frisco Pandas.
Yes.
And slaps the Ernie down the middle.
I mean, I don't know what confidence looks like in the dictionary, but it looks like these two dudes right here. I mean, it is remarkable how they're playing right now.
Oh my, even off the let court.
Yeah, but they were in jail off of the let court, and then it paid dividends there, and they're going to want to play fast here. Big serve, freebie.
3-0-1. Second serve.
Wow. You have two. That's the righty-lefty challenge. You have two huge forehands there. I'd actually like James to take that.
Down the middle finish for Ben Johns. Why was that James's ball?
Well, he's the one that served in. It was on his side, and he was ready. So let Loong and all that athleticism go crash, and let James just wreck it. That's the ball that has been absolutely there for Tyler, and he's been hitting winners. So, you know, you're going to miss one every once in a while. That's the pressure. You want to take that middle dink away.
Ernie King sets up James Ignatowich in the middle.
And I have never seen the Johns play a team where you know that a player has a special skill and they keep putting it there. That's the pressure Ignatowich is putting on them, that they try and get it there. And Tyler's like, please.
There's Ignatowich again, working corner to corner.
And then the flash of Loong in the periphery of Ben Johns, and you know he's got to bring it to the middle, and made a mistake there.
Second serve.
Yeah, and that's the place to go when it's scrambly. You know, James has so many talents, but not nearly as good of a scrapper than Loong. And it's decisions like that as players get to different levels. When you know you have a choice of where to put it, hit those attacks to the player that doesn't defend nearly as well and stay disciplined to that.
Second serve.
Boy, I would be making Ben dink with the backhand for a while here. He's a little frustrated, missed a couple here.
As for Ignatowich, there's the patience of Ben Johns getting right back to his game.
It's like, go ahead, test me. I'm not going to do anything crazy. They just won't. sprinting back to the line to serve. They just take their time from my eye there, and there was 3 people. Plus, it's got the smiley face, so you can get that hold on to the anchor in the middle.
Oh, Ben Johns thought he had it. Tyler Loong snuck one through.
Yeah, Tyler just slid, and that's a ball that would normally hit a righty in a tough spot, but the lefty just right there, an easy put away for Loong. Nice job out of the timeout.
Wide for Johns. Another 1-point lead for Ignatowich and Loong.
4-3-1.
Wow. I mean, as extended as he can be in the inside-out dink roll from Ignatowich. I mean, this, yes, he's the Ernie King, but against this team, it's remarkable how many.
Oh, Ben Johns keeps him honest, though.
And that's fine for Tyler Loong, you know. Commit.
3-2.
What an athlete, Tyler Loong.
And that's the beauty of this team. Both players can drive, both players can crash. Obviously, Ignatowich got the big wingspan, can get up there as well. They just have to coordinate it. Okay, this is not small in the adversity camp here for the Johns brothers. Down a game, down 6-3. The other side's playing well. Let's see how they deal with it.
Well, in Vegas, remember, they were down 2 games to Dylan Frazier and J.W. Johnson. Stormed back to win 3 games just when you think another team has it. They have a way of finding another gear.
Second serve. Four, 6-2.
It's almost like Loong is trying to get the leg cords.
I know. Let's see how much of a tantrum CJ can throw here.
Ben Johns putting his foot down.
Yeah, that's a good attack off a high third. You know that Ignatowich sits backhand, so there's an Ernie from before. And
oh, split the difference through the middle, threads the needle, did Tyler Loong.
I mean, that's unbelievable there, because when you don't usually see just both Johns brothers going, what in the world? The thing there is Collin's not expecting that ball to get that deep and for Loong to be able to get it out of the air.
Side out. Timeout, servers, 4-7-1.
Okay, so the Johns brothers much more likely to call timeout on offense, so they need to regroup. I mean, something in there.
He's got to be feeling something.
Yeah, so you know, there's a lot of factors going on here.
That wasn't just a light roll for sure. Imagine. Enough of a tweak.
Oh.
Tyler Loong was ready for everything that came his way.
And even though there were let cords in Collin's favor on that one, the last one went their way, and look at that smile from Loong.
32 years old, Tyler Loong, still top of his game. And James Ignatowich causes the error.
Great little jump of the corner there from James, and they called timeout on offense there, Michelle, and have nothing to show for it, did the Johns brothers. And
wide.
There's the pressure from Ignatowich. Just got to make it just a little too good. And wow, that's a not usual choice from Ben Johns to try and speed it up through the middle with a lefty in front of him, and we have entered the danger zone for the Johns boys.
Ignatowich strikes again, bringing game point for game 3 on the side of the 8th seed.
And watch this just flick down from James. So good.
10-4-1.
Oh, James Ignatowich cleans up from Tyler Loong and takes game 3. Has been here. Ben Johns, a lot of celebrities. Ben Johns is in trouble. Game 4, the 8th seed, looking to cause an upset.
Boy, and that is the last thing the Johns brothers wanted, was Ignatowich to win on a missed dink with the two-handed backhand roll going cross court. Just fueling confidence of Ignatowich. You cannot change the way you play. He's been making that all day. Keep coming forward and execute.
Second serve.
Okay, that's a little off script for Collin Johns there. So flying in and trying to shake and bake his own stuff there.
Oh, let court in favor of the Johns brothers. But why is that Ernie threat causing some disruption right now for the Johns brothers?
Because there's so much spin on that cross-court dink that Ben would love to just lay it down the line, but you can't because Loong is there. So he's having to put the dink in the middle, but he wants to keep it shallow so he doesn't feed an offensive attack from Ignatowich right at his brother, CJ. So the pattern is working for Loong and Ignatowich.
Loong didn't even try.
Yes, can we just pause the tape and go ahead and hit your winner? I didn't mean to do it.
Add it to the highlight reel,
Yeah.
Ben. We get it.
Yeah, that lob had been wonderful earlier in the match, but over Collin, not Ben.
So, if this goes 5, money's on the Johns brothers?
For sure, they've been there way more times collectively.
So
this is the go time for Ignatowich and Loong.
Oh, down the middle beauty for James Ignatowich.
And that's what Ben is trying to avoid, feeding them. So now there are small places to safely put the ball because Loong's taken away down the line. If you leave an attackable dink in the middle, you eat it.
Ben Johns cleans up. Let's have a little drone view of this match.
Please. I don't recall buying a ticket to the theater. This is awesome.
Oh, Collin Johns with a counterpunch down the line.
And he knows what James wants to do, and James has not attacked him much in the lead as they've built that. Collin all over that one. Well done. Collin stunned that he missed that, but much better start here for the Johns brothers. Just to have a lead, you just don't want to fuel any more confidence on the other side. It's already there in big, big amounts.
In the net for Ignatowich.
But that was some good hands from Collin there. That was a sneaky attack from Tyler Loong. Seen the Johns brothers do a nice job of trying to return to the Loong backhand too, to just not face a drive. There's another one right there. Not sure which paddle that went off of. I think Collin actually got in there first.
3-2.
And Ignatowich again says, go ahead and drop a dink in the middle because my forehand is ready. Ben was late on that one. Ben is hunched over at, this is something else.
Ben Johns cleans it up down the line, and Tyler Loong. And speaking of Ben, let's check in now with the third member of our crew, Hannah Johns, with an update on what's going on with that injury. Hannah.
Yeah, thanks, Michelle. I went down on court to check on the situation. Collin said Ben.
It's obviously a long way to go potentially here still. Wow, Ben was barely able to reset the forehand there and got the ball down.
3-1. Second serve.
Now there's one where the feet didn't get reset like you're used to seeing. So just again, something to keep an eye on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Friendly fire. I hope that wasn't in the eye. These are the absolute worst scenarios when a ball goes off the paddle of your opponent, or your partner, excuse me, because you're looking right at it.
Oh, scary situation here. Look at what just happened. right on the deflection here of Ben's paddle, comes off and hits Collin. It does look like it maybe caught at least the outer edge of the eye. A concerned-looking Ben Johns trying to comfort Collin, and we will obviously take a medical timeout here. We just hope that Collin is okay, and we hope to give you an update on this situation as we have one. Well, we're back here in Dallas. Scary situation just a moment ago with Collin Johns taking a deflection of the ball off the paddle of his brother Ben into the eye area. And he was on the ground for several minutes there, just reacting. Here's the play that got him right in the face and the eye.
Yeah, and that was like a full swing from Ben trying to defend that.
So he's currently evaluating himself, it seems, on the sideline.
Yeah, what a scary situation that is, because it's everything you
Ben and Collin Johns up a point on Loong and Ignatowich.
and didn't hit a ball. Loong and Ignatowich warmed up. Collin and Ben just walked out to play, so we'll keep an eye on that. And the pickleball gods are like,
give him a break.
We got you, CJ. Sorry about that.
4-3-1.
Oh, James Ignatowich punches one through the wickets of Ben Johns.
So a mountain to climb. Medical on both sides here. And a missed serve there from Ben Johns. So not what they needed as they try and fight their way back.
Second serve. Three, 4-2.
Good pressure from Loong.
And that's that fill in the middle, he has been remarkably great at that. And now we've had an extended point, so I think everybody can move on as best they can.
Well, look out for a motivated Ben Johns.
Yeah, I mean, how awful was he feeling? It came off his paddle, his brother. Appreciate Hannah Johns jumping in with some info, having to see her brother in pain.
Oh, counter punch there. Vision tested by Collin Johns.
Scorpion time for Mr. Scorpius right there, and they get the lead back. And that sails deep, and this is a really interesting spot, Michelle, because you have to go, do we stay with the program? Do we hit every ball to Collin just because we know that he can't possibly be feeling 100%?
And Ben Johns is taking over the match.
And for a dude that needed an energy drink, he also did a wardrobe change, got the sweats off, and wow, they've come out flying without a single ball of warm-up.
Oh, Tyler Loong finds it inside the baseline.
Again, he has done that time and again. I think Ben expects him to move out of that position, and he just doesn't. He jumps over there, he stays in the straddle, takes the first one, and it's so good. Boy, that cross-court attack is so difficult to keep in the court, Michelle, but right at the body, all Ignatowich could do is swat at it. And now Ben is firing off the bounce, and terrific player, and he's got a full attention of his brother right now. Oh, no. Wizardry is now activated.
Pure filth from Ben Johns. Rolling the inside out like it was casual. And a net cord finishes game 4. Can you believe it? 11-4 finish for Ben and Collin Johns.
Rays of sun here tomorrow, but we appreciate the rain being gone, and we're playing ball.
And this is game 5, quarterfinal matchup. That's 3 out of 5 progressive draw here for the national championships. A little bit different format for pickleball.
Yeah, and what's interesting, if we were doing men's doubles day and we were in a quarterfinal match at this hour, there would be another match for these guys to play. Regardless, the team that wins is done for the day. Big serve from Ignatowich, gets a miss, and then we will switch ends at 6 here in game 5, much like we switch in a 2 out of 3 in game 3. Beautiful job by Ben Johns at taking that middle dink that everyone needs to dink more in the middle, but it cannot travel deep within the kitchen or you're setting up offense to a forehand. Great identification by Ben. And what a whipping two-handed backhand volley on the move from Ignatowich there. That was nice.
1, 2.
My goodness, you almost felt like that was going out for Tyler Loong. How did he get that from the crab walk?
I mean, he's on the ground here, Michelle. That is ridiculous.
Crab style overhead from Tyler Loong. Oh, no.
And you can't, you got to just stay in it. No need to even go get that ball. They weren't in danger at all.
Counter punch delivered from Ignatowich. What a lob from Loong.
So that is the positioning that is so critical there. If your partner lobs and it's a good one, you have got to stay on the line because you're going to get something that you can add to the offense, perfectly executed by Ignatowich and Loong. Defensive lob there, was in trouble on a high third, so here we go.
A slapper from Loong. What a loose arm he has.
And it's weird because this combination worked earlier in the match, went away for the middle portion of the match, and the lob is back and so effective.
James Ignatowich stays patient, then rips it through the middle.
Yeah, that's the Ernie setting up a dink in the middle, feeding a forehand. It's a beautiful pattern. Now, Ernie doesn't mean you need to get the ball every time.
Nice defense. Oh, what a point. Ben Johns comes away with it.
And when you have those flicks from Ignatowich coming at you to be able to reset that, that's Jim Ignatowich right there knows he had a big opportunity, just too good from Ben, and then they get a free one. So that's 2 missed returns in game 3 from Ben.
3-0-2.
Nice response after just getting run over after the timeout by Ignatowich and Loong.
And then a prompt response after the missed return from Ben Johns.
Yeah, so they've been as disciplined as they can be, returning to Loong's backhand so that he just sets it in there. But if it's too high like that, that's just begging to be attacked.
Second serve.
Such good pressure from Loong. These two have mastered the balance of forehands in the middle, it seems.
And you don't want to give the freebies back. I know the holidays are approaching, but that's not your secret Santa over there, Tyler.
Oh, Ben Johns all over the speed-up attempts of Tyler Loong.
Yeah, and he's been able to go through the middle when he's jumped to the forehand. A backhand there is not the choice. And again, they've been aggressive all day. Every once in a while, you're going to make the wrong choice. Stay aggressive. Cross-court attack from Ignatowich right into the paddle of Ben Johns. So not able to get it down, and we're tied up.
A pop-up for Ben Johns. Loong has done that now twice.
Yeah, and that is not the choice, so they need to regroup quickly. That's an unbelievable volley on the run from Tyler Loong. That looked like he was absolutely out of it. Huge serve from Johns, huge drive. That's as good as it gets.
3, 4, 1.
They could tie it here. Not much Loong could do about that. Another let cord in favor of the Johns brothers.
See if CJ remembers that if one goes the other way later.
I think they're on top now in the advantage there. James Ignatowich buries one down the corner on Collin Johns.
Yeah, the fact that he was able to fend off the first one is impressive, and then stayed right on top of it. And Michelle, just Ignatowich and Loong would love to be up, even if it's just 6-5 at the turn, for confidence.
Moment of the match for James Ignatowich. He's been so sturdy.
So here's that chance to get to that first checkpoint here, and switching with the lead will be a huge shot of adrenaline for Ignatowich and Loong.
Oh, Tyler Loong hangs in the rally, and guess what? Ignatowich and Loong. But Loong and Ignatowich, to me, seem as locked in as one could ask.
Boy, on the switch, just you want to flush that momentum forward into that other end, and just missed it.
A miss for Ignatowich, and it's a one-point game, and just like that, it feels like the momentum shifts immediately to the Johns brothers.
And this will be shifting back and forth as teams make and miss the routine shots here, because you feel those a little more here in a game 5.
Oh, the hand speed is ridiculous.
And Loong's like, I've got this right where I want it, because he read the sped up, the speed up from Ben Johns, but Johns knew where Loong was going. All tied up. There goes the lead.
And Ben Johns just pulling James Ignatowich on a string.
And there was a little target about a foot to the right of the center line where every dink went out of Ernie range, but not into the James Ignatowich forehand, and you're going to see that for the rest. And the video board keeps flashing, and I was wondering if on that rally before the Johns brothers might, because it definitely happened in the middle of that rally. It's one of those ball on, wait, we won the point, it's okay.
Who's pressing the on switch?
Boy, it's moving again.
Can we freeze the videos, please? 7, 6, 2.
Ooh. Little miscommunication just barely bailed them out. Ignatowich and Loong steal this one back, trailing by 1. Now how will they respond?
Yeah, and Ben got exactly what he wanted out of that miscommunication, but the tape said no. Ooh, lob serve.
Oh, Tyler Loong goes bottom of the net.
Yeah, just into the body. The dink from Ignatowich just sails a little too deep. That's how precise you have to be to close this team out. And a little rocket ship off of the line. Sometimes the ball will skid off the line, but again, you might as well take a target and put it there, because these boys have said, we know where we want to dink to, and it's going to be there. Tyler Loong's left foot is the spot.
Oh, another let cord brings an 8-6 lead to the Johns brothers.
It needs to be timeout time quickly. Ignatowich and Loong haven't scored since we switched ends.
Ernie pressure, it works.
And that time the Johns dink was just a little bit too close to the sideline. Great extension of that left arm by that guy.
8-6-2.
Ooh, a missed dink opportunity for Tyler Loong.
So then he knows everything's going to his left foot, so he cheats a step over, and guess what? Opens up another little spot, and Ben quickly sees it.
Well, they're so good at figuring you out in the middle of the match, so even if there is something that was clearly working for Loong and Ignatowich, it's like they recalibrate, come together, and boom, it's solved. It's a never-ending jigsaw puzzle.
Boy, great little hook on that to get that down and out of the strike zone to Loong. And they desperately need to get at least one, get rid of that 6. Five in a row for the Johns brothers, and they've got the ball back.
9-6-1.
Goodbye from Tyler Loong.
Yeah, Ben is very frustrated with someone who's usually so sharp leaving that ball up.
9-6-2.
Boy, and despite what took place with Collin Johns, a lot of the attention has been on Ben here with the returns and the follow-ups from that.
Just back for Loong, and why would that be? Why are they playing Ben more than Collin?
I think on the thirds, they've seen some mistakes from Ben, so they're going to keep going there.
Wide there, finally off of 6.
So will this be the catalyst? Just getting rid of that. Sometimes you get stuck on a number, and then the minute you're like, okay, let's go. Let's see if Ignatowich can step up to the line and bang a serve in here and set something up.
Oh, missed return from Ben Johns. 3 in a row, 3 mistakes in a row.
8-9-2.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Absolute perfect setup, perfect combination from Ignatowich. I mean, this is one of the easiest balls he's had all day. And it is the Johns.
2 chances to close out the match. There's Was that roll too high? Ben Johns cleans up, knew exactly where that ball was going.
Yeah, and another little skitter off that exact target on the court that they said this is where it's going to go. And here we go, match point.
Match point. And Ben Johns closes it out, and this was as close of a quarter